So today we're going to be doing a project that one of my students deemed Rainbow Sunset. Um, it's going to be a series of diagonal lines on just a piece of 9 by 12 watercolor paper. And the point of this project is really to just demonstrate how brushwork and color inform painting. And it's for younger students. The student I tried it out with was 9 years old and she seemed to enjoy it greatly. So what I'm doing here is I'm just making our paper, getting it ready with diagonal lines going across. I made my lines about a ½ inch thick, and that's just so you can get it done in 1 or 2 brush strokes, and it should be good for younger students who might not know so much about how to use their paintbrush or how to do it properly. And in this part, I'm going to show off the paint I'll be using. It's just basic primary colors. This is just what I had on hand when I was making this video. But any paint will work for this, just as long as you can get good coverage with it. So here I'm applying our primary colors, which we'll be mixing into our secondary colors. And you see I'm taking a scoop of the yellow, and I'll take a scoop of the red, and then I'll just go right into it and mix up all our colors. When I do this lesson with students, I typically have my students mix all the primary and secondary colors first, and then afterward I'll have them mix the tertiary colors, or for my younger students, we'll always come up with a fun name for them. I think last time the name we decided on was cousin colors, because they're pretty similar but not completely the same. So you can see here I'm starting on the tertiary colors. And so once we have all these colors mixed up, we'll just get right into painting. You can see a little bit in the video how I've labeled where the primary colors will be going, and we just fill those in one step at a time. And as I said, this is a lesson for beginner artists who are just starting to get a hang of things like color theory. This isn't as in-depth as you could go with older students, but it is a good exercise when it comes to making just clean lines, getting good coverage. This is an art lesson about coloring in the lines, but it's not necessary to have those lines there. You can do anything you want with the student. You could even not have lines and just have the student fill it in as they see fit. So you can see now I've got all our primary and secondary colors in, and I'm going to start moving to the tertiary colors, or cousin colors. And something you really have to think about before doing this project with a student is how much paint you're going to be using. You saw earlier that I used a lot. If you're very resourceful with your paint, you can get by with only using a little bit if you put a medium in it. But I chose to just go all out for this and use some pretty big blobs of color. So here I'm just adding the final touches to our piece, and you can see we have a complete rainbow sunrise. And here it is. All right, thank you guys for watching.